Hello everyone, I'm Master Awesome, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we were here to Kakariko Village. After completing the Great Plateau, spoke to Impa, and learned of, well, the lost memories that we must recover all across the land. And, well, first we need to make our way off to Hateno Village, as, yeah, that is, well, pretty much where we gotta go. Hateno Village for lucked mementos, so, yeah. Gotta head to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. So, in this episode, we're going to be making our way there, but first, I don't want to make my way there just yet. I actually want to take on the shrine in this village, just so we have a warp point to Kakariko Village at any point we need to warp here, and then we'll start making our way for Hateno Village. And I do believe Hateno Village is located just off this road to the east, so pretty much we'll just warp to the shrine at the stable and follow this path along and off to Hateno Village. So yeah, I'm excited to be back with this game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very excited to be back because it's been a month. It's been like a little over a month since I last made a video on this game, so I'm definitely excited to be back playing Breath of the Wild again. But here we are at the Talo Naeg Shrine. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly. I probably butchered it, but you know what? That's what we do here. We butcher things. I'm not gonna count this loading screen here just because I just want to chat, you know, see how you guys are doing. Like, how you guys doing? Let me know in the comment section. How y'all doing? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm excited to be back with Breath of the Wild. I love this game. I'm very excited to be back with it, especially because since we finished Tears of the Kingdom, I've been thinking about streaming that game again, but we will see. Anyhow, a Shield of the Mind's Eyes, so nice. Got another cool shield, some more of a kind of Sheikah type shield. Has that, you know, Sheikah eye to it, so it's pretty neat. It's an interesting shield. I like it. I'm gonna keep on the Traveler Shield just cause why not? Gonna open up this chest with the 8-fold blade. So nice. Now in terms of bows, yeah, we got some fairly weak bows, but this shrine is all about teaching, all about learning the combat in this game. As compared to old Zelda titles, the traditional Zelda games, this game has far different combat. Very different combat. This game, yeah. Side hops, backflips, flurry rushes, most importantly, parrying. Like, this game has very different combat from any other Zelda game. The first difference of which being a flurry rush. Okay. Well, I'm trying. And there we go. Yes, a flurry rush, where you just attack them like this. And it's just, yeah, just like that. Pretty simple. Now you do a backflip, which will result in another flurry rush. So let's go ahead and do that next. Yeah, of course you want to target. And get ready. And there you go. Sometimes it still jump scares me, but you just want to get ready. Sometimes before they even start to slash, you can backflip, and that'll do a flurry rush, but you can also repel it with a parry. So, yeah, I mean, all this is pretty self-explanatory once you understand it. And when not, you just target, and then bam, bam, wham, bam, thank you. I screwed that up. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Nice, and there you go. That is a parry. I don't know why I wanted to say those 3 words or those 4 words, but I felt like it. So yeah, now here's a spin attack. Now, one method is of course holding it down, which is what the game wanted. One method is this. The other method is, well, this, which is the quick version of it, which is literally you know, yeah, that's the quick method. You could charge it up and release that as the charging up version of the spin attack. That is how the game expects you to do it. That is how you normally do a spin attack in like any Zelda game. But I guess similar to Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, where you don't really get to charge it up, you just do a circle with your stylus, and Link just does the quick spin attack, kind of like that. You just do a quick one. You basically just rotate your control stick, and then just press Y, just rotate it, and there you go. Rotate it real fast, and you can do a quick spin attack. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's easy. You can either charge it up if you want to, or if you're comfortable with it, you can easily just start attacking, and yeah, just attacking and do spin attacks. With the combat, it's pretty simple once you get used to it. Either charge it up or just do it quick, or just do it real quick. So yeah. Anyway, here is another spirit orb for us. Now with this shrine complete, let's go and make our way for Hateno Village. And here we are, back in Kakariko Village. Now, before we actually make our way off for Hateno, I do want to make my way up here, as this is where a special little thing is. Special location, which is going to be a Great Fairy. Yes, we know the Great Fairies from, like, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, pretty much all the other Zelda games. Basically, you can upgrade your armor in this game. In the other games, they would heal you up and you could get fairies in bottles. In this game, it is vastly different. I mean, you can still get fairies. That feature has not left, but yeah, it's not in a bottle. You just grab them straight up, because this is Breath of the Wild. You get things in the wild. But in this game, the fairies are used for pretty much upgrading your armor, and, well, that's pretty much it, to be honest with you guys. That's pretty much the basics of how a Great Fairy Fountain works now in this game. Now, something that is pretty neat in this game is this, the Silent Princess. Now, this flower is well known as Princess Zelda's flower. It's known as literally Zelda's flower specifically in this game. And it's still her flower in Tears of the Kingdom. But here's this giant, like, plant-like thing sprouting out of the ground. Well, this is where the Great Fairy is, and we need to rescue each of them throughout Hyrule with rupees. Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. Sure? I'm the Great Fairy Kotera. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my powers abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 100 rupees. Once my powers have been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me, quickly. Yeah, I don't got them. That's truly tragic. Yeah, basically the Great Fairies, a lot of them throughout Hyrule require various amounts of rupees they need to give them in order for them to have their power again and all of that. And Epona, why did you follow me all the way into here? Epona, why, horse? Just a horse. Well, I mean, I appreciate you, Epona. I love you for a horse. You're a great horse. But, what? Why did Epona follow me all the way up? Did Epona just warp over to the Great Fairy Fountain? Like, what in the world? I don't understand. Whatever, I guess, by this point. What I want to do, actually, is sell some stuff real fast, so I can actually give myself 100 rupees to give to the Great Fairy, so that, you know, we can, restore her power. So, I'm gonna go ahead, and it looks like she actually has a side quest, so I want to sell. You know what? The gems are worth, like, nothing in this game. I swear, whenever I come back to play Breath of the Wild, it's like I think of Tears of the Kingdom, because in Tears of the Kingdom, you can fuse things. With the gems, they're incredibly useful because you can fuse them. In this game, that's not a thing, so unfortunately, the gems are pretty much useless in Breath of the Wild, besides selling them. Either way, I'll see you guys back at the Great Fairy Fountain. Alright, now here we are back at the Great Fairy. Now we can give her the 100 rupees, so here you go. And of course, there's going to be no casual playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I still remember a lot of the mechanics for this game, like the whistle sprinting, shield serving, all that, so don't think this will be any normal playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Oh, this will not be any normal playthrough. Thank you, you are too kind. No problem. I mean, this is just a playthrough revisiting Breath of the Wild, enjoying the game, just playing through it. Kind of like a walkthrough. I mean, it is kind of like a walkthrough, but you guys know what I mean. And here she is, back to full power. Yay. I mean, at least they're not pointy. At least they're more round because of the graphics. At least they're not so pointy like a pencil. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway. Oh, what a feeling. That first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay is just so intoxicating. Thanks to you, I've been returned to my former glory. And as they say, one good turn deserves another. I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do, but I will need the necessary materials. Alright, yeah, with the fairies, basically you can enhance your armor and make it better now. Right now, we can only upgrade our Hylian trousers, so let's go and upgrade them to basically 2 stars. Basically, the fairies throughout this game can offer different levels of kind of leveling up your armor. With the first fairy in the game, only 1 star, which will improves the defense and sometimes gives you a set bonus. With the other fairies, as you progress on in the game, you meet other fairies, which can upgrade your armor to 2, 3, and 4 stars. So, yeah. I'm gonna wear this switch shirt, because why not? I'm feeling silly with it. Now, let's go over to the stable, and I will see you guys there as we make our way off for Hateno Village. And yeah, with the different armor you wear, depending on what type of armor you're wearing and how far you've upgraded it, the set bonus will be different. Some will be shockproof, some will be like a resistance to slipping on things, and yeah, others will be like attack up, all that stuff. So yeah, I do plan on getting a bunch of the armor pieces in this game. Not all of them, but I do plan on getting a good amount of the armor sets within this game, especially the DLC ones. Hey, let's talk to this guy. Welcome to our stable. Yeah, we're gonna start a wild horse. Well, let me actually take my horse Epona out, because I believe I haven't taken her out yet. But I do believe, in terms of the DLC armor, there are a few pieces we can get already at this point. Of course, once we progress, I'll be sure to get them along the way, but yeah, I believe one of the armor pieces we could have gotten already by this point in the playthrough. But hey, I'll make sure to get it as we progress. I'll make sure to get it. Probably, maybe this episode, maybe next episode. But let's go make our way off for Hateno Village. I believe it's just following this path, and then at the fork in the road, it's making our way off to the right, and that is where we'll want to go. So yeah, and I'll say just the riding a horse in this game is just so nice. It's just so good. I love it. I love riding a horse in this game. It's hella fun. But let's go and make our way off. And yeah, the horse music, man. I love riding a horse in this game. It's very fun. It's great. And actually, hold on. Let me stop Epona and actually pinpoint this tower, because we will want this tower. This is for the next section of the map, which is right here. So maybe we'll meet it. Maybe we'll come across along the path. Who knows? Maybe we won't. If we don't, then oh well. I'll make sure to purposefully veer off the path just so we can make our way to the tower to cover that part of the map. So yeah, my plan is basically get the towers, cover the map, pretty much primarily focus on covering all the map, and then we'll focus on the ladder, on the story and everything. So yeah, I do want to focus on exploring the game more, getting the towers, and just exploring, and then we'll see what is up next from there. So yeah, and here in this area, this is actually where the final memory is located in this game. This is where the final memory is. It's a bit back there, but yeah, this is basically the final memory in this game. So just as a mini spoiler, this is where the last memory in Breath of the Wild is located. So yeah. But it seems the tower is located up there, so we're probably going to want to make our way up there at some point. Of course, making our way off to Hateno Village is going to be a lot of bumpy road, so gonna see how this goes. I'm hoping we can get to high enough elevation to make our way up to that tower. If not, it's fine. I'll just find another way of making it to the tower. And actually, aha, there's the tower. Perfect. Now, I do know of a great way of getting a lot of height in a short amount of time. Oh god. Okay. Whoa. Okay, whoa. And there you go. And there you go. Alright, let's get this restless cricket. Let's get this Hylian rice. Couple new things for us. And there we go. Barely killed the Bokoblin, but hey, we did it, so I'm proud of us. Are you guys proud of me? Okay. Well, buddy, I'm gonna take your farming hoe and I'm gonna kill you with it. There we go. Nice, you're done. Ah, really, buddy? Really, sir? Really? And there we go. And bam, you're dead. Alright. Of course, the arms barely do any damage in this game. I mean, I'm not gonna bother with the Style Bokoblin arm because they're typically pretty useless, I gotta be honest. They're not really that good. But all I want to do is just do this, and yes, the wind bomb technique, baby. Hell yeah, the wind bomb technique is super helpful. Look at how much ground that helps us cover. So much ground, literally so much. And you can expect throughout this playthrough that I'm gonna be doing that a lot. I'm not gonna be holding back on that. Throughout this playthrough, expect me to be wind bombing all over the place, whistle sprinting, and all that. Just expect me to do all of that throughout this playthrough, as, yeah, I'm not going to be calm about it. I'm going to be wind bombing everywhere to make it to certain places, because, I mean, this game's been out for 8 years. I'm not going to act like this is my first time playing through the game. I'm not going to take it slow or not use certain techniques. I'm going to be using everything of, basically everything from my knowledge to my advantage when playing through this game. Because, I mean, I've done the Master Trials. I've done everything in this game. So, this is just so you guys know. This is not going to be a slow, easy playthrough. It's going to be one where I show off various techniques that speedrunners use. I'm no speedrunner, but, I mean, their techniques are cool to use. And I like them. So, yeah, I'm going to be using some certain speedrunner techniques. Just because why not? But let's go and climb up this tower. Because, I mean, we obviously want to cover the map. But I am a little worried, I can't lie. I am slightly concerned about this because there's spikes everywhere, and it's not like I have a crap ton of stamina to my name, because I did upgrade. My first upgrade was on hearts, and I am going to focus my upgrades on heart containers because, you know, oh god. Okay. Oh, ow, okay. Okay, wow, that's certainly nice. Okay. That's certainly very kind. Alright, you know what? I have an idea for this. I have an idea for this. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay. I was hoping I could get a good wind bomb off just by doing a little bit of this. And it seems like I might actually get some solid ground here. Okay. Nice. Well, hey. Oh, God. Okay, really? I wasted one of the fairies we got from the Great Fairy Fountain. That is amazing. That's just great. Okay. Yeah, just bear with me here, guys. Bear with me here. Oh, God. Okay, really? Okay. This is... Okay. I'll see you guys once I make it up the damn tower. Alright, this time I just properly climbed my way up. I found a good spot to start climbing. I've been climbing up since. Now we should be able to make our way up the rest of this. I'm hoping. I'm going to take a quick rest break here for just in case my stamina before wasn't going to cut it. Now we should be good to make it all the way up the tower and scan this part of the map. And of course, wind bomb our way up to Hateno Village. Because, I mean, shrines on the way there really aren't any, I don't think. And while I would take the normal entrance into Hateno, well, I would love to. I mean, I'm probably still going to, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Alright, guys, we'll see about that. Anyway, here we are. So let's go ahead and scan this part of the map and get it covered. So now I'm downloading the part of the map for this area, and once it is downloaded, we will be set to continue on our path, and we'll know exactly where we're going. Of course, the map will show the terrain and everything, so we'll know exactly where to go for Hateno Village. Yeah, this is a good portion of the map, definitely a good portion. There we go. Okay, Hateno Village off to the east. So, let's make our way there and meet up with Robbie and Pura, as that is who is there. Sorry for the spoilers, but I mean, again, this game's been out for years, so I mean... Oh my god. Okay. Failed wind bomb. Okay, that's just sad. Alright, attempt number 2 with the wind bomb. Let's go ahead and do it properly this time. So there we go, and of course he has the burst of speed that you always get from the wind bomb. Of course I am going to stop it short, just because I want to get the normal entrance into Hateno Village, and I love how the game is auto-saving, and it freezes, just to let you know, yeah, the Switch is struggling. The Switch is struggling to load in the whole game area, so it's just hilarious seeing that. It's so funny. But here is a shrine here, of course, our sensor is blinking, and well, here is the entrance to Hateno Village. So here we are. Of course, I won't take the normal entrance just because why not? May as well. And looks like they're scared of us. So yeah, they're not used to Link being here. It's been 100 years, and we're here for like the first time in a great long while. So they're like, wait, Link, you're alive? Yeah, we're alive, people. We're alive. Well, there are definitely plenty of side quests in this town, but of course, this playthrough, like I mentioned at the start, it will not be 100%. I already did that for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not doing it for this game. This is just going to be a general walkthrough. I'm going to do some side quests along the way, and of course do a bunch of shrines. I'm probably going to go for all heart containers in the game, but side quests, oh hell no. Anyway, let's take on this shrine. And here we are, and this is an apparatus. Yes, our very first apparatus shrine. Now, this shrine can easily be cheesed. I will say that, I mean, when I first did the shrine, I cheesed it because I followed a YouTube walkthrough, and I just cheesed the hell out of it. So, what do you think I'm going to do now, guys? What do you think I'm going to do now? Well, exactly. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Yeet! And I think it made it. And it did not make it. Okay, I am a disappointment to my family and everyone. Okay, what is happening with the platform? This is not normal. This is not normal. I repeat, this is not normal. This is so not. This is horrible. What is happening? What is this, dog? Okay, seriously. What is I can't. Okay, I cannot properly control this. I'm warping back to this shrine. I'm trying this again. Jesus Christ. Okay, attempt number 2 of this. Let's try this again. And this time, let's not goof up. Yeet! Come on. Come on. Please. Say it didn't. That didn't make it. I call that baloney, guys. Okay, I call that complete baloney. Alright, there we go. I finally got it. Now I just need to, you know, get onto the dang platform. Okay, that's definitely not gonna work. Okay, well, the ball made it in, and the door's unlocked, so that's perfect. Now, I just want to make this work because I want to grab this chest pretty badly, so yeah. You know what, actually? I have an idea for this. You know what? I have an idea for this. Let me just, you know, get onto this edge. Oh, damn. I screwed up. I biffed. I goofed up. Yep, I goofed up. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, that really frustrated me. I know I was trying to cheese it, but still, I couldn't help but be frustrated, you know? I couldn't help but be frustrated. Oh, God. If I win bomb right now, I'm going to die. Let me not die real fast. Let me just heal on up so that I'm not about to die. Now, let's go ahead, do a good old wind bombing. And, come on, please. No! No! Ah! Yeah, wow, damn. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this the normal way, guys. I'm gonna have to do this the normal way. God damn it. I'm gonna have to get onto the freaking platform there the normal way. Damn it, I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a weapon or something, not terribly useful in that chest, but still, I just want to grab it for just in case it is something pretty useful. So, let's go and check it out, see what's in this chest, and a phrenic bow. I mean, those I don't particularly like anyway, but, I mean, they're not completely awful, but they're not great. I'm still gonna grab it. I mean, the phrenic bow, in my opinion, I don't love it because it gives you first-person aiming. Because, I mean, you know how this bow gives you this kind of aim. Well, swap to the phrenic bow, and it gives you this zoomed-in type of aim. That's what I don't like about those kinds of bows. Just because it just, yeah, I don't particularly like it. But, you know what? Oh, my, that, wow. Wait, all part of my plan. All according to, okay, never mind. I was gonna hope that the game was gonna, you know, like, you know, spawn me at, like, the start of the Shriner Zone, but no, it just spawned me on the last place I was standing, but there we go. Oh, good. Enough screwing around and messing up and falling into abysses and messing up a wind bomb and failing at cheesing the apparatus a couple times. Anyway, let's get the spirit orb and actually make our way up. to the tech lab of Hateno Village so we can speak to Robbie and the other gal there. So here's our spirit orb. We are at 4, so now you can actually upgrade ourselves to another heart, so let's do just that after we speak with the people at the tech lab. Alright, now let's make our way up the road and off to the tech lab, because yeah, we gotta make our way there. Now, I know I've been wind bombing all throughout this episode on Breath of the Wild, but you know, I can't help it, okay guys, I can't help it. Just wind bombing, it's the way to go. It is the way to go in terms of traversing around this land of Hyrule. So, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Exactly that! Wind bomb our way away. Up here, let's go. Now if we make our way up here, well, we need to use a certain thing called blue fire to bring all the way up and light up torches and whatnot. Now, because I mean, we know of this quest, and we know how all this works, I'm going to do this ahead of time because I don't want to wait for it. I just want to do this ahead of time. And I kind of wish we had Tool Invincibility from Tears of the Kingdom just because it's so nice. That Wind Gust is super nice to have. I wish we had it in this game, but we have Rivali's Gale now, and we're not at that point in the game yet. We haven't taken down the first Divine Beast yet. So we're just taking things slow, enjoying things, but at this point, I think I'm going to take things a bit quicker. Just move through things, get things done, and yeah. See how things go from there. Now, you do need something flammable for this. I really hate using the boomerang. I wish I didn't have to. Actually, I don't have to. Never mind. We don't have to. Because if there's a torch around here, then we can just use that. Unless I literally can't. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, cut a little twig. I'm just gonna literally cut a little twig if I can find one. Or not. There's just a lot of tree. Okay. Normally you could cut like a little branch and get a stick from that. Here's a rusty broadsword, which you don't exactly need. So let me toss that away. Alright. Looks like we're sticking with, you know, a good old boomerang for this. Oh well. And actually, never mind. Unfortunately, that is not going to, unless this might actually be for just a stick over here. I'm hoping it is. I really just want to save the boomerang. I don't want to have to use the boomerang for this. I just don't want to have to. It looks like I might have to though. Okay, enough of me just running around wasting time in this video, in this episode. Let's go ahead and make our way up here, and yeah. Let's just take this blue flame on our boomerang and start lighting up these torches, because we need to. So yeah, now there's that. Now we just need to, you know, light all of these up. Now the issue with this, god damn it, Link, I was trying to get you to jump with the X button. Yeah, this is the very annoying part. I don't even feel the need to show this off because, I mean, we've all done this before in this game. We have all lit these torches throughout Hateno Village and done this quest. I don't want to do this right now. Come on, Link! There we go. Perfect. Nice. I actually forget where the next one is located. But you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out, guys. I'm just really hoping the boomerang doesn't burn out before I make it to the next torch. Because, again, I literally don't even know where the next torch really is. I'm just hoping it's somewhere close because I'm afraid this won't stay lit for terribly long. Really afraid of that. You know what? Let's run away to this torch. Just run away to this torch. Hope this doesn't say badly damaged, because, again, when you're lighting a stick or something wooden on fire, then it won't take any durability damage. It literally will not take a single hit of durability damage. But if it says badly damaged, that's when it takes durability damage. So just doing this is literally taking 0 durability off of it. I think I've used this before, so that's why it's not blinking star, but unless I'm wrong, unless burning it does take durability away from it, then I stand corrected. Otherwise, I believe this literally does not affect the weapon's durability, or I guess just the quote-unquote item's durability. But let us bring this along, light up these torches all the way up to the tech lab, because you do need to do this. You need to light these. Yeah, we actually need to do this for 2 tech labs in the game, I believe. So that's kind of the annoying part. That's what I never look forward to in this when replaying through Breath of the Wild, is doing the whole tech lab quests. But yeah, they're gonna mention how the furnace needs to be lit up, and well, we're doing that now just to be ahead of schedule, because I mean, we know by now how all this works. We know by now about these quests. I mean, we've played the Breath of the Wild how many times now in the past 8 years? Yeah. I think it's safe to say that we know these quests. There's no need for me to really go into depth, explain it, and start it to then just know what to do and just finish it a few seconds later. Like, let's just get ahead of schedule on these quests. I believe for Akala, we'll also need to light up torches and light up the furnace for the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, but we'll see when the time comes. Let's go ahead, don't grab these apples. I just want to grab the apples, you know, grab as much food as possible. And there we go. Now it's just time to bring this fire all the way from that torch all the way to this furnace and get this tech lab up and running. So you have been lit. And now there we go. Here we are at the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. There we go. Now it's as a travel gate, and now we can warp here whenever. So perfect. It works. And now Locked Mementos has been updated, so yeah, I mean, we've done it before, but now let's go and speak to this lady here. We know her from Tears of the Kingdom as her, you know, young, pretty self, who everyone talked interestingly about. I mean, she fine, fine in Tears of the Kingdom. In this game, she a child. Why, Linky, is it really you? Snappity snap. No, now's not time for this. The guy's so suddenly working again. Now Linky has arrived. Say, Linky, did you by any chance happen to light the furnace with a blue flame? That's true, but if you figured out how to do that without being told, you must have come out of the slumber restoration in good shape. Oh, yes, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab's distinguished director, Purra, Snappity Snap. Ah, yes, it seems I spilled the beans all by myself about my role as the true director of this place. My apologies, Linky. It seems you have yet to fully grasp the specifics of the situation at hand. I'll just speak bluntly. How about? You were instructed by Impa to come here to have your Sheikah Slate repaired, correct? Precisely. Called it. And we'll get to that, but first I have some questions. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something was happening all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with the look? You do still remember me, right? I don't remember. Really? Well, I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you to safely into the slumber of restoration, despite all that, you still don't remember me? Not really. As expected, after 100 years in the slumber of restoration, the subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's Trevin Cork, isn't it? Not really. Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Are you a child? How very rude. Or perhaps not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs, but the whole thing is embarrassing, so I suggest you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate ruins for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on. No time to be shy about it. Snap. Nice one. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance unlock removed. Now let's do this thing. And you basically wait to restore the ruins of Sheikah Slate and get everything up and running again. So yeah, Sheikah Slate authenticated, so now we just need to get everything back up and running. So yeah, all this stuff, all these missing files need to be repaired. I apologize for me yawning while talking. I am still a little bit tired. I don't know why. I woke up like 3 hours ago. I don't know why I'm still tired. But yes. Here is the camera room. Now I can take photos of things and register them to our Hyrule Compendium. So nice. And of course, all these, which are photos. And these are the memories of the game. The locations that we must visit for for locations to recover Link's lost memories. And once we recover them all, return to Impa, and we'll have one final memory to, well, remember. Literally. There we go, our runes are back on our Sheikah Slate. And it's done, so it's still fixed up now. Let's see here, which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. Okay, yeah, at this point, you literally want to take a picture of Purah. And, yeah, I mean, this would have been nice doing Tears of the Kingdom. Well, she was fine, but, oh well. Hey, how's the picture taking going? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? I took one, alright. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Let me see, let me see. Alright, well, here you go. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Wow, flattering yourself, huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kinda lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means that there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all the places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right. The lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope, it just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them to either me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. And yeah, now... This is the point like mementos where we must head back and yeah, speak with Impa as she may have the answers. So I guess let's go ahead and make our way back to Impa and see what she has to say about all this. So I'll see you guys back at Kakariko Village. Alright, now here we're back at Kakariko Village. Now we just need to make our way over to Impa and speak with her to check in and see what she thinks about recovering our lost memories. So yeah, it seems the very first memory that we have to recover is, well, these. The first one is this one right here, and of course we'll see how we recover them as we go onwards. Of course, I'll show the locations as we go along this playthrough, but let's go ahead and speak to Impa and see what she has to say. I heard Pyrrha was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Now then, let me see. Aha! This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you have tried going to at least one of those locations. There's something I wish to give to you. Alright, and honestly, I want to get that thing now in this episode. So I guess let's go ahead and try visiting one of these locations. I'll be back once I figured out where it is, and I'll see you guys once I'm at it. Alright, so the very first memory in the game that we'll be recovering is going to be, well, just here in Central Hyrule Field. Now I'm making my way to this tower because I want to make my way from this tower to where the memory is located, try and recover it, figure out where it is in the main field, and yeah, we'll see where things go from there. And yeah, there are guardians here. Oh jeez. Oh no. Okay, we're good, we're fine, we're all good, we're fine. Yeah, these guys are gonna try and laser us down because they're not nice. Now, I would love to try and parry one, to be fair. Would love to try parrying a laser, to be fair. And there we go. Boom. And he did. So, yeah. I really wanted to try parrying that, just to parry him, get him out of my face, so that he wouldn't be annoying me with his laser. So, yeah, because he'd be, honestly, the main problematic guardian there. So, uh-oh. Oh, jeez. What the heck? What did Link get stuck on when trying to jump up? Interesting. Well, hey. Hi, Guardian. Yeah, you want to play mean too? Yeah? Yeah? Oh god, okay. That's not great. That's not great. And 2 more. Okay, at least we have a couple more fairies. I just want to kill these guardians, get them out of the way because they will be a menace to society. Okay, really? Oh my god, I'm wasting all my fairies. I'm wasting all of my... And I waste a shield. Wow, that's... You know what? No. 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 I don't care, guys. I don't care. I'm reloading a previous save, an autosave specifically because I don't want to lose a shield. I just highlight Traveler's Shield, and yes, I'm cheesy like that. I'm cheating like that. I don't care. This is my file, okay? This is my playthrough of Breath of the Wild. This may be a YouTube playthrough, but... Seriously? It just spawned me. Okay. Well, I guess. Oh my god. I'll see you guys when I get the map covered. Alright, made it to the top of the tower. Let's go ahead, get this part of the map scanned. Finally, recover the very first lost memory of Breath of the Wild. And, well, make our way back to Impa to see what gift she has for us. There we go. And I did forget to increase the audio there to just let the music play because I was too focused on talking. I mean, the music is great in this game. I love it. But now let's get this part of the map downloaded and then we'll, again, make our way to the memory. And yeah, of course, for all the memories in this game, I do want to show them off. I want to show off the story for this game. And for Tears of the Kingdom, I did it more of a story-based... Well, I walked through story. I went through the full game as a walkthrough. For this playthrough, I'm kind of doing the same thing. It's kind of casual mixed with walkthrough for the type of playthrough I'm thinking of. So, yeah. I want to show off the memories, just to show off the story, to compare to Tears of the Kingdom. See how the storytelling differs from Tears of the Kingdom and see which game has it better. Basically be like, okay, which one of these games has this story kinda better? Like, which... Does Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom have a better kinda layout for the story? Which one plays it out better? So, very interested to see how this all plays out, but let's go and make a way off for the memory location, which is going to be, well, just pretty much straight ahead. So yeah, it's going to be off at the red pinpoint. So we just want to make our way to that red pinpoint. And okay, the wind was making it hard to actually glide in the right direction, but it seems like the memory is just over there, I think, from what I'm looking at. Right? Yeah. We're actually getting quite close to where it is, so this should be easy. Okay. I genuinely was scared there because I was like, I don't want to die here. I don't want to have to glide all the way here with the wind bomb again. So, sorry for the yell and sorry for the audio there, guys. Sorry about that. And of course, there are keys here. Everything is out to get us right now as we're trying to get this memory. But we'll be fine. Here's also a big hearty radish. These are very nice for cooking because they'll give you yellow hearts when cooked. Like, especially cooked on their own, they will give you yellow hearts. If you cook multiple of them at a time, they'll give you even more yellow hearts. But, yes, with each memory, it'll be like a shining location. Let's go ahead and see what this very first memory has in store for us. And of course, I'm going to be quiet for each memory in the game.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past, The sword
Gee, this is
seals the
uplifting.
darkness.
She's making it sound like we already lost.
Ancient
Wasn't
steel
this your
belongs
idea?
to Hero.
You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
And yeah, that was the first memory of the game where, as Urbosa said, Zelda sees Link as, well, literally as her failures. She views him with the Master Sword, basically him accomplishing his goal, being the hero of Hyrule, realizing his destiny and everything. Well, Zelda sees that as her own failure because she has not realized her own true destiny or unlocked her power. And before this guardian decides to laser me, let me go ahead and warp back to Kakariko to let Impa know that we've recovered our very first memory in the game. So let's be off. Well, here we are back at Kakariko Village. Let's go and speak to Impa and see what she has to say. So yeah, just Zelda sees Link as her failures, and it's kind of sad to see. Just this Zelda from Breath of the Wild, she makes me think of like a depressed grandma just because her voice at the start of the game. At the start of the game when she was speaking to us from Hyrule Castle, seeing Calamity Ganon. She reminds me of a depressed grandma. Though listen to Tears of the Kingdom, she sounds more joyful, so I don't know. Just feel like she could have had a less depressing sounding voice for this game, but hey, you know what? I won't judge too much, because hey, I couldn't be a voice actor if I tried. Now that you have seen some of the prince's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I'll hand this over to you now before I forget. And yes, here, this is where I wanted to get this episode, which is the Champion's Tunic. So, this is something of yours that I've been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was especially made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. And yes, this was the thing I wanted to get, because now for the remainder of this LP, I'll probably be wearing this piece of armor for the rest of the LP just because it's sick. I love it. It looks good on Link compared to the Switch shirt, and it makes sense. It's canon in the game, and yeah, I love it. Of course, we have the Champion's leathers and Tears of the Kingdom, which was something Zelda made as an upgrade to this for him. So yeah, of course, I'll be doing some side quests as we go on. Probably not this one because I don't care, but either way, next time we'll be continuing on with our main quest with captured memories. Getting more memories and just continue exploring the game, getting some DLC stuff, and making our way for, I guess, the very first Divine Beast area. So next time, we'll continue exploring and making our way off for the first Divine Beast I want to take on, which will probably be in the Zora area, which is just above us. And yeah, seeing what lies up ahead. Find it funny how I'm ending the episode in the same area that I did last time, but hey, it's like we're coming full circle with the Switch, with certain games, new console, all of that. Either way, hope you all enjoyed. I'll stop yapping. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed this one in Breath of the Wild. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more of this game on the channel. Do apologize for the delay, but I'm focusing on making videos on other games, and I'll be returning Breath of the Wild. Full steam ahead. I'll be returning the series for these next couple weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to click on that bell, turn on your post notifications while clicking all, so that you are notified whenever I post a video, so they miss out on anything I post. See you all next time, Breath of the Wild, we can onwards and make our way off for the very first Divine Beast in the game, and truly get started with this series, and truly get to the meat of this game. We'll get some more memories, but also make our way to the very first Divine Beast. I'll see you all next time on Breath of the Wild. Peace out.